Women are more suffering from animal phobia and social anxiety in comparison to men. Among high school students, approximately 44% girls and 14% boys are attempting to lose weight according to survey. It's difficult to tell if someone is really asleep because people can actually sleep with their eyes open. In fact, about 10% of the population sleeps with their eyes either fully open or partially open. Long crosses on T's suggest someone who is determined and enthusiastic, but also stubborn. Short crosses tend to be written by someone who's lazy. Praising effort encourages people to stretch themselves, work hard, and persist in the face of difficulties instead of praising them on their natural talent. While females are commonly believed to be the most emotional gender, researchers have found that infant boys tend to be more emotionally reactive and communicative than infant girls, but they decide to hide this feeling against the world. Research has shown that if a man meets a woman in a dangerous situation, or if a woman meets a man in a dangerous situation, they are more likely to fall in love with each other than if they were to meet in a mundane setting. For instance, two people are more likely to. Jealousy and envy increase your compassion. Always be happy in front of people who don't like you. It kills them. People with low self-esteem tend to humiliate others. The subjects who were told that the results of their IQ test were poorly expressed more national and religious prejudices than those who reported higher results. Drop the idea that you are separate from others or everything. Once you drop that delusion, you will be able to build better relationships and be calmer. Not being able to forgive someone causes resentment, which leads to bitterness, causing a person to always feel depressed and fatigued. Our brain usually likes responding to people who have similar tastes and preferences, and more to people we already know. Female managers consider that bearded men are more active and more competent, whereas male bosses did not. Additionally, women perceive men with beards as more potent, active, and physically attractive. Pretending you don't have feelings of anger, sadness, or loneliness can literally destroy you mentally. Every memory leaves a trace that can be a physical or chemical change to the brain. However, as this trace decays, the memory disappears with it. Once you are in a relationship, you think it's going to last forever, but in reality, only lasts as long as you are working for it. If one person stops working, it falls apart. It's all about falling in love with yourself and sharing that love with someone who appreciates you rather than looking for love to compensate for a self-love deficit. Love is when nothing is okay and everything is hurting you a lot, but still you want the same person over and over again. Someone who stays on your mind after months and years of no communication is the one who is your heart. The mere act of being thankful can improve your health, happiness, and personal relationships. People won't always tell you how they feel, but they'll show you. Pay attention. Psychology says the saddest people tend to also seem like the nicest. According to psychology, people who love the color black have the most colorful minds. The longer a person is single, the greater is his desire to remain single. Those who worry and overthink tend to have higher verbal intelligence, critical thinking, and problem-solving abilities. People constantly compare themselves with others and feel satisfied if they are superior in some respect. Lonely is not a feeling when you are alone. Lonely is a feeling when no one cares. A secret to happiness is letting every situation be what it is instead of what you think it should be, and then making the best of it. Psychology says that you should smile in front of people who hurt you because your smiling hurts them so much. Someone somewhere is having the best day of their life today. Someone is going to get the job of their dreams today. Someone received good news today. Tomorrow could be your best day, so keep going. Psychology says forgiving others can help you to move on from the past and release yourself from negative emotions and thoughts. Psychology says one of the hardest tasks for the human mind is convincing yourself that you no longer care. The most important conversations you'll ever have are the ones you'll have with yourself. People with awkward and weird personalities tend to make the best friends. Psychology says when she is happy, she can't stop talking. When she is sad, she doesn't say a word. When you can't control what's happening, challenge yourself to control the way you respond to what's happening. That's where your power is.